Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this fantastic BMW 530d GT Executive. This is a very rare car indeed. Now it's a 2010, registered in March 2010, so it's just coming up on its 6th year. It's currently on its 4th owner, has covered just over 75,000 miles and has a full service history that is completely up to date. Indeed, the next oil service is not due on this car for another 14,000 miles. Now, in this small space, I'm going to do my best to show you absolutely everything there is to see about this vehicle. We're just going to start on the outside and work our way round. You've got those 315 Y-spoke alloy wheels, which is an optional extra. There are loads of options on this car, which really it is the epitome of too much to list. If you want to know all the details, then please do check out our adverts for the vehicle where every option is listed. In this video, I'll just do my best to go around as much of the car as possible and fill in as many blanks as possible. But like I say, it really is absolutely loaded. It's in this grey, dark grey colour. I believe the actual colour is called Brilliant Sophistication, apparently, according to the VIN decoder that are the spec check provided by BMW. The leather interior is a cream leather, otherwise known as Dakota. We'll come to that in due course, but I'm just going around the car. It's a bit difficult in this video to show you absolutely everything, but I will do my best to get up close and personal with this fabulous example, and it really is well worth sticking around in this video. So let's start here at the front. So it has done 75,000 miles. It is in beautiful condition. As you can see, a very shiny car. It has in fact been protected by arguably the best paint protection system on the market, called G-Technic. That covers everything from the wheels to the glass to the paint to the interior as well. There are some stone chips, however, on the bonnet, some of which have been touched in by a previous owner. You can see them there, and others are just apparent as little white flecks, which when you really do, as I say, get up close and personal with the car, then they are a little bit noticeable. There's no point respraying a massive bonnet like that just for some stone chips. I want to show you them though, so there are no surprises, and as you can see, when you step back from the vehicle, all of that vanishes, pales into insignificance. There are no scuffs or scrapes. I'm going to show you all the corners of the car so that you can see that for yourself. You've got front and rear parking sensors, or PDC as it's known to any BMW aficionados. And as I come around here as well on the passenger side, just to show you there as well. Now, a very, very clean car. There are no dents, and I think you'd expect to find no dents on this car because the car is actually owned by an expert PDR man. PDR stands for paintless dent repair. So any little annoying little dimples caused by people opening their doors into this one have probably not lasted more than 5 minutes on this vehicle, if it ever did happen to it. There's no way of knowing, but what you can see is that the lines on this car are as straight as an arrow. It really is in fabulous fine fettle. It's just recently had some tyres and some brake pads as well. As I say, it's got a full service history that's coming with the car, and that is also all stored on the key information as well, so you can contact any BMW dealer to have that confirmed. Now, the GT means it's got that big boot, and as you can see here, which is a really nice touch, it's been completely debadged other than the BMW badge, which is a nice thing because the GT badge, in my opinion, isn't the best designed logo in the world, but nevertheless, you don't have to worry about that because it's not on this vehicle, but you still do have all the luxuries that come with having the GT. Now, as we come around the driver's side, you'll see for yourself again, spotlessly clean, no marks. Well, you can see me as well. Hello. Just waving somebody through there. You can just see that there. So just coming around to the front of the car again, where we started, and you can see as I go down the line here, just fabulous condition. No scrapes, no scratches, no dents, nothing. I'll just show you the wheels very quickly. Really good condition on the wheels, no curbing, Little bit of brake dust collecting, but that's to be expected. A tiny bit of pitting on this one, just around the badge, but the badge is in good condition. I'm being very fussy. Locking wheel nuts, loads of life left in those tyres. And I'm just going to quickly go around all 4 wheels here, just so that you can see all of that for yourself. Now the pièce de resistance of this car, well, of this specific car, is the fact that it is the executive pack, which means it comes loaded. Now when I say loaded, that word is all too overused when it comes to selling cars, in my opinion, but on this car it really does merit that description, and I'll show you why. There's no point jumping in the driver's side. Let's go straight to the back, and here you are. So in the back here, I call these captain's chairs, but that's because I used to sell Cadillac, and that's exactly what they were called. So in here you've got this big storage facility in the middle which separates the 2 seats, and those 2 seats are electrically adjustable, and I don't want to say infinitely adjustable, but really I have lost count of how many ways you can adjust it. So for example, you can slide the seat forward and backwards, you can tilt the seat forwards and backwards, and there's even this little switch just in the middle here which allows you just to angle the top part of the seat there. Very amazing. Very amazing. See, I've even lost the power of speech. It's so good. Coming with 2 headphones for each side and the remote control as well. Try finding that on eBay. And as well, you've got these screens which are independent of one another, so you can, if you want to, watch different things. Here we've got the navigation, so the person in the back here can see where they are in the world, while this person can see what's going on in the world. Now, oh, that was nice, I should be on top gear. Now you've also got a DVD player down here, and climate control, independent for each side, and you've also got those heated seats in the back here as well. So, those screens have now gone off, but you could see that all for yourself there, and it's in lovely condition, as you can also see. Very clean. This Dakota leather has held up very well, and it's probably to do with the fact that the current keeper put a G-Technic solution across the vehicle. Just showing you everything you need to see here. Some lovely details as well in the car, including this fabulous wood grain finish and the aluminium trim as well. Like I say, for the specifics of this, do check the advert out where everything is listed. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go around the boot, because if you're not familiar with the GT, this is very clever. You've got 2 buttons here to open the boot. This one here in the middle, which opens the boot like so for loading things in and out. And while we've got that open, I'll just show you here you've got some buttons which fold the seats down in the back, so those seats do fold perfectly flat, more or less. Also in the back here you've got 3 boot covers, so you've got this one here that you can see quite clearly. Then underneath it you've got a hard cover, so should you want to not get this wet and dirty, and you may have perhaps loading some boots or something like that. And then underneath that you've got the original mat as well, the original cover for the boot, which can be opened, and there is storage. I'm not going to get into all of that here in this video, it's a bit unnecessary, but what I will do is just show you this. If we open up on this side, there is another button, and that opens the boot like so. It's amazing. Now you can take out this parcel shelf should you want to, and you can drop those seats flat. I'm not going to show you that in the video, but when you come and have a look at the car, well, we'll spend an absolute week with this car showing you all the features on it as well. But I'm just going to briefly go around it as best I can. Now I'm going to come into the driver's side. There are 2 keys coming with the vehicle, and they look like this. Well, they don't, that's the wallet for them. They actually look like this. Now it's not keyless entry, it is remote central locking, but it is keyless go. So as long as you've got the key on your person, then you can start the vehicle. Now just before I do get in, again, an infinitely adjustable, okay, not infinitely, tread protection and all that lot, but a very large amount of ways to move the seats around, including this little switch here, which moves just that little bit, and again this little bit here, which if you just do that, you'll see the back of the seat. Oh, look at that. I can even raise, it's just ridiculous, I can even raise the headrest. Anyway, like I said, I'm going with infinitely adjustable seats. It's up to you what word you want to use. I'm going to jump into the car though. The seats are very, very comfortable. There is a little bit of wear. I hope you'd expect to find that in a car that's done 75,000 miles with leather interior. But just to show you here, you've got loads of storage facilities here. Nice little drawer here for some coins perhaps. Then you've got a little center console bit here, which has also got an iPod connection as well. I'm going to miss a few things here. I know I am. Just going to get a hair from one of the cloths out of the way. Yeah, I'm going to miss some things on this video, but obviously I can't go on and wax lyrical forever about it as much as I'd like to. But what I am going to do, I'm going to push the start button and show you here. Service is due in 14,000 miles or July 2016. That is saying there. As I say, it has just been serviced, and in fact what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take you through here, pressing the menu button, going to the vehicle information. Worth noting as well that the owner's handbook, it does come with one, but it is also stored on this computer as well. The navigation disc as well is up to date, so it's a 2010 car, but it's actually got the 2014 navigation DVD stored into the car as well. We can search the owner's handbook by pictures, which just looks amazing and looks like this. So you can scroll through and find out things you want. We're not going to do that though. What we're going to do is we are going to go to the vehicle status, and we're going to check. So we can see here it says that the engine oil level is too high. It's got too much oil. Don't worry about that. That's just probably because we're starting from cold, and that will be fine by the time you pick up the car. You can check your tyre pressures. What we're going to though is we're going to look at service required, and we can see here that everything is okay. The vehicle inspection is not required until July of 2016. The oil is not actually required until January 2018 or 14,000 miles. So that service is just what they call standard scope, otherwise known really as an MOT, but it is just an inspection. The vehicle check is due in January 2020 or 31,000 miles. Pads in 47,000 at the rear. Pads at the front in 47,000 miles likewise, because obviously, as I say, it's just had pads and tyres. And brake fluid not due until January 2018. So there we have all of that. I can come back out of there and I can go down here and we can go to check control, and as you'll see here, no faults. Everything is running absolutely lovely. It's a fantastic system. I'm just going to go to the nav as well and show you what a big screen you've got there. Really, really visible, really easy to navigate with. Obviously, I mean, as in use the controls of, not navigate as in find your destination. That is a given, but really easy to use using this iDrive system down here. This is your gear lever. It is an automatic 7-speed, and you've also got here auto hold as well, which if that is lit up, it needs to be in drive, and if that is lit up, it does light up. Well, I was using it earlier. Handbrake, does the handbrake need to be doing something with? Well, anyway, the auto hold, which does work, I promise you, it's just showing me up in this video. That's why, it's because I haven't fastened the seatbelt and closed the door. And it is that fussy, this car. But anyway, the auto hold means that when you are stopped in traffic and you've come to a complete stop, that automatically puts the handbrake on. And then when you put your foot on the accelerator, it automatically takes it off. Just thought I'd mention it. You've got cruise control here on the steering wheel. I wish I'd never mentioned it now, but anyway, we've got cruise control here on the steering wheel, and it's a multi-function steering wheel with Bluetooth as well, so you can answer the phone. It's got voice control as well, and you can choose through all of the modes, including hit mode. Oh, excuse me, you've got TV. And if we go through the TV, you can see here BBC News. Turn up the volume using these buttons here, and you'll be able to hear the news.
And that compares pretty favourably.
And if we go to here,
but yeah, mainly it just made me feel really bad. It made me feel really bad about myself that Patricia Highsmith could.
Environment, not
there
just
we are.
for the miners, also
Full.
for
Oh, I'm going to turn that down. Full
world.
widescreen TV going on in the car as well, and it's an amazing system. To be honest with you, I'd read the manual, or at least go through the manual in the car. But you can even save programs. So here, as you can see, I've got an episode of Top Gear that's been saved, obviously. And I can't show too much of this for copyright reasons. So there we are, otherwise YouTube will have me and I'll have to pay them some money. So there we are. So really, like I say, too much to list. Panoramic glass roof throughout the whole of the car. including shedding light on the back seats as well. You can see those back seats from here are absolutely amazing. Cup holders are in that little storage point here. You've got a lovely glove compartment down here where you've got the manuals and that navigation disc as well. Again, that lovely wood finish. I think I've pretty much covered everything here. So it's got the cruise control, electrically adjustable steering wheel, which also moves out the way when we turn the key off, or it did earlier. Let's just see if that still does it. There we are. All of them an inch, but it was worth seeing. Heated seats, front and rear, full climate control. It's just too much to list. Sport buttons, parking sensors front and rear, electrically adjustable wing mirrors, which are also electrically folding, electric windows, which are one touch down throughout the car, auto lights, auto wipers. What more do you want? Now this is the executive, so all 4 seats are memory seats as well, and all electrically adjustable and all heated. And of course you've got that fantastic rear screen entertainment. I know I've missed out stuff. I can't possibly remember everything. You've got mats. Is that important to you? The owner of this car is going to have a field day with me later when he sees this video and say, Nicky, you forgot this and you forgot that. But look, if you do read the advert, everything is listed in there. And of course, you can always give us a call here and we'll be able to wax lyrical about the car, good and proper. So there we have it. That's absolutely everything. I can't think of anything at the moment that's worth listing now that I haven't already said. Fantastic condition. Oh, I wanted to show you the wear to the driver's seat. It's only fair that I do. So if you are coming down to see the car, you know what you're getting. So there's a bit of wear just here. Which is obviously from gripping and pulling on this here to close the door, and over 75,000 miles worth, that has taken its toll. Nothing can be done about it. And also a bit of wear here on the driver's seat. You can just see that there. Very minor. Again, nothing can be done about it. That's not something you can clean up. That is actually wear. And then there's another couple of little bits here which do show up on this light leather. But you've really got to know what you're looking for, and of course when you step back from it, oh, excuse me, you can see those marks just vanish. It's in fabulous condition, fully serviced. It'll also come with 12 months MOT. Warranties are also available. We supply the UK's best used car warranty in the shape of a warranty wise policy, and we can discuss that with you in due course. Now, if you want to talk to us as well about finance or part exchange, it is possible, but we are looking for a cash buyer for this fabulous car. So if you want this beautiful BMW 530d GT Executive, there's only one place to get it: SellYourCarUK. Thanks for watching.